Hello again. My name is Gabe Zolna. Heard an interesting little piece of information, and I think it needs a whole lot of further investigation, if in fact it's true. According to what I heard, and I believe it was on one of the Fox stations yesterday, which would have made it the 30th of May, 2013, that when the administration became aware of Ambassador Chris Stevens having been murdered, they contacted the hospital where he was at, and they requested that the tag on his big toe would not reflect who it actually was, but would have the name of John Doe. And the reason that is obvious, because the administration didn't want the world to know that one of our ambassadors was killed. Now, if that's true, which I kind of believe it is true, what does that tell you? Doesn't that tell you that this administration knew from the very get-go, from the very beginning, and they were horrified that this information would come out prior to the presidential election, because Obama was always pounding his chest, bin Laden is dead, and al-Qaeda is on the run. Well, it doesn't look like they're running too far away from the limelight, as far as I'm concerned. And the only reason that they would want to keep that information hidden is obvious. They didn't want anyone to know the severity of what happened in Benghazi that night. You ever wonder how many survivors there really were? We still don't really know. And we don't know what they were doing there. We don't know which departments within this corrupt criminal government that they worked for. We have no idea what they did when they were there. Don't you find it somewhat amazing that, considering that this is supposed to be the most transparent administration in history, not one has been allowed to testify? We don't even know who they are, for the most part. Yeah, it's pretty insane. But what's even more insane, that our Congress permits this kind of abuse to continue against the American people by this usurper playing president in the White House. His entire administration is peppered with radical extremist Muslims. I mean, come on, folks. Wake up! Wake up! The lights are going to go off real soon if you don't. Watch and see.